everything, you know. Oh, it's sponsored by Lady Arleia.
In the legend's beginning, the world was just a lump of flour. Then, the gods cast yeast into it, and Albert was born from the dough.
Huh?
The Earth Titan granted it a divine body, and the Reason Titan bestowed it with thought. Add in rich emotions, noble virtues, oh, and don't forget a pinch of mischief.
Is this a
After
Powerpuff
that,
Girls reference?
The Romance Titan transformed into golden butterflies, gently touching their chests to grant them the ability to love.
There is no word for romance in the Kremnoan language.
Is that so? I heard Nikador once failed in love and even got into a fight with their rival.
Huh? That's just a baseless slander. A wild tale meant to tarnish Nikador's name.
Oh, Dee. This story is quite well known in Akama.
Lady Trebios, let me explain. Nikador is not that kind of titan.
And so, the first bird was born.
What am I watching?
Albie, do you like this story?
Hi, Son, my welcome.
Amphoreus place. Maybe I shouldn't have come.
On such a romantic day, why don't we raise a toast to all the love and beauty in the world?
Happy Valentine's to everyone.
Mydei, can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you?
Why did you
Where's Penon?
In fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos.
Let me have the honor of taking the lead in this battle. This journey is forged in blood and flesh.
Oh my. This doesn't look imaginary at all. What?
3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided Calamity's gate. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate.
3.
Hello, we are Treeby, Trian. And fighting the west wind, away we go!
So cute. How do they fight though?
There's strength in numbers.
Huh?
It's time to end this.
Reaper?
Offer your souls to the
We got Reaper in style.
The son of Urgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
Anaxa! Anaxa,
Alive.
Can't be killed in a single.
How we wish to see you again.
It's now my turn to fight against it.
What?
The son of Urgo will be crowned in blood.
Oh.
Urgo will be crowned in blood.
I'm looking respectfully. This is me looking respectfully right now. What? He didn't have to pose like that at the end. You know he did not have to pose like that. It was extra. Also, we have a code. And also, that was a lot of drama. It felt like it was actually like getting really, really serious. All I have to say... Please. Please stop. Stop doing this to me. You don't have to use this emote so much. No, you don't. You really, really don't. Is this... Oh my god, I cannot type the code again. I'm putting it on Discord, okay? You're gonna find it in our chat in Discord.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.1, Light Slips the Gate, Shadow Greets the Throne special program. I'm your host, Albert. First, let's have our esteemed guests introduce themselves.
I feel like it's gonna
Hello,
get
everyone.
serious in the story.
We're Treeby.
I am Mydei, the successor of Kremnos.
Ah, the voice.
Greetings, everyone. I am Aglaya.
Once again, a
Aglaya.
warm welcome to our Chrysos heirs. Your golden presence has made this special program shine even brighter.
Yes,
You
it has
flatter
been.
us, Mr. Albert. By the way, how did you come to Amphoreus? Did you travel here with the two trailblazers by any chance?
Good question.
It's a long story, one for another time. For now, let's just say that in Amphoreus, it'll be my duty to host this special program for everyone.
Welcome, Albie. Even though today's program has just begun, it feels like we've already revealed a lot about the new version, haven't we?
I wanna see
How
everything.
so, Treeby?
Look, the version title, Light Slips the Gate, Shadow Greets the Throne, combined with the trailer we just watched, makes it clear that D will really shine this time.
If that's the case, Lady Trebios, then as a demigod of Yanis, the Passage Titan, you must also play a key role.
Patience, everyone.
I feel it's gonna be a
Whether this
serious
is
patch.
true will
Very
all be
serious
revealed
story.
in the Trailblaze mission of version 3.1.
We'll see.
So in the last chapter, Nikodor's core flame was retrieved, and now another Chrysos heir, Finan, faces the Titan's trial.
With the arrival of the Trailblazers, the Flame Chase journey reached a major breakthrough. Together, the Trailblazers and the Chrysos heirs reclaimed Nikodor's core flame. Afterward, Finan resolved to undergo the trial to ascend to demigodhood
And he never showed up again.
inherit the divine power of strife.
But as Nikodor once murmured to Snowy, your will wavers. We're worried that Snowy's inner turmoil might affect his performance.
There's no need for undue worry, teacher. On the Flame Chase journey, the Chrysos heirs support one another. Even if something unexpected happens to Finan, we've prepared contingencies to ensure the trial proceeds smoothly.
Oh, that's good.
Impressive
To have a
as
plan.
always, Aglaya.
Okay.
Ever so meticulous.
Aglaya.
As you all know, the Flame Chase journey is still pressed for time. With Nikodor's core flame reclaimed, it's time to plan for the next one.
Does this mean we're going to battle another Titan?
Hey, not all core flames need to be reclaimed through violence. In version 3.1, our great hero, the Trailblazer, will act as an envoy, and along with their companions, set off for the Grove of Epiphany to continue our journey.
The Grove of Epiphany is a city-state that worships
Oh,
the Reason
this
Titan,
is-
Circes. It's a cradle of knowledge for Amphoreus, and maintains a good relationship with Akuma.
Do you see those?
Besides
ghosts?
researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans, they also provide academic research support for
It's
the Flame Chase journey.
Naxxramas' place?
According to
if I remember
legend,
correctly.
at the dawn of their existence, the Reason Titan, Circes, descended in the form of a giant sacred tree. And around their roots, a large verdant forest gradually formed.
We're gonna find an
The
Axalora here.
generous Circes allowed those who sought knowledge to study and rest there, freely imparting the world's wisdom to the once ignorant mortals. Under their guidance, humanity built courtyards within the forest and established schools, which eventually evolved into the Grove of Epiphany we know today.
So it looks like Circes is our next target.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Like Kefali, Circes is a titan friendly toward humanity, and has even willingly entrusted their core flame to the Grove for safekeeping.
That's great if there's no need for fighting. Just a peaceful retrieval.
Yeah,
This
right.
mission might be much easier, huh?
Judging from the
Ah.
trailer.
Well, it's not quite so easy. The Grove of Epiphany holds an unwavering reverence for Circes. This core flame is something they'd be very reluctant to part with.
Exactly. That's why
It wouldn't be
Akuma
that
must
easy.
dispatch an envoy to the Grove. In the 3.1 storyline, the Trailblazer will engage in peaceful discussions about reclaiming the core flame with newfound Chrysos heir allies.
They keep saying peaceful,
Absolutely
but-
no fighting.
Oh.
We all watched
But
it.
in the recent version trailer, enemies were swarming in like a tide.
Mustard. Actually, the Grove was recently invaded by the Black Tide.
What?
Oh.
It's the Arabellica, a substance known as the Black
Who?
Tide, has descended
Arabella?
upon Amphoreus.
Balters?
Whether human or Titan, anyone affected by it loses their sanity. Nikador, once a stalwart defender against the Black Tide, naturally became the most severely corrupted Titan. With Nikador's core flame reclaimed, Castrum Kremnos was left without its guardian Titan and was entirely consumed by the Black Tide. Its spread has since accelerated, and now the Grove is its next target.
We must hurry to save them and Cersei's core flame!
Exactly! The Grove's crisis cannot be ignored. Our
That
Trailblazer
is
will
cool,
once
though.
again
That's
take
very
on the
cool.
heroic mission of seeking and aiding survivors, gathering intelligence about the
I like
catastrophe,
that.
and locating Cersei's core flame to bring it back to Akama. During this process, the Trailblazer will encounter a mysterious enemy attempting to steal the core flame.
Reaper.
The masked figure shown fighting the Trailblazer in the trailer.
The one with the mask and cloak?
Jesus.
They look like a major villain.
Haikus. What faction do they belong to?
They're an unknown enemy.
Is that a
This
new
journey to the Grove may
weekly
be more
boss? I don't think
perilous than
so.
expected.
For now,
Oh, never
let's
mind,
call
Chris.
them the Flame Reaver. And to help our Trailblazer navigate their hero's journey, I brought some intel about this Flame Reaver.
Okay.
In battle, the Flame Reaver can summon clones to fight alongside them. These clones can launch joint attacks with the Flame Reaver. Moreover, the Flame Reaver can absorb these clones
Ooh.
to gain buffs. Consuming these buffs
So cool.
allows the Flame Reaver to unleash even more devastating attacks.
That may not be a problem for me.
There's no way that's not a
But
weekly
an enemy
boss.
using clones to fight will surely challenge the Trailblazer.
Use
In
harder.
combat, the Trailblazer must quickly eliminate the clones to prevent the Flame Reaper from launching joint attacks or gaining enhancements. Honestly, I sometimes wish I had clones to help me manage life.
Be careful what you wish for. More clones might mean facing more trials and challenges.
Speaking of trials, I've always been curious about the trial required to ascend as a demigod. Lady Trebios, you were the very first
Is he
demigod
worried
and
about
therefore
Fennon?
first Chrysos heir on this land to pass a Titan's trial. What exactly
say
did you
that,
go
son.
through when you received Yanis's core flame?
This is a bit embarrassing to say, but we really can't remember those events from so long ago.
It happened during the Era Chrysia. For the people of Amphoreus now, it would be considered ancient history.
That's okay. With the Trailblazer around, anything is possible. In the main storyline of version 3.1, the Trailblazer will harness the power of Orynyx to stir up ripples of the
Okay.
past,
Power of the
guiding
time
everyone
again.
to revisit that piece of history. We'll return to Treebe's homeland and show everyone the Abyss of Fate in its prime.
Damn.
Some long-buried secrets
Look
from
at
the
this
Era
place.
Chrysia will also be unearthed, becoming clear bit by bit.
So this is what the Abyss of Fate looks like in
The
its
Bellabog
heyday.
whispers.
Nothing like the desolate state
And the
it's
music.
in now.
That's right! In the distant past, the Abyss of Fate was a city called Yanisopolis.
Yanisopolis.
It was Amphoreus' sanctum of prophecy, the ultimate destination for all pilgrims, and the place where the three Titans of Fate revealed their divine miracles.
It seems we'll have the chance to learn how humanity's first demigod came into being.
Exactly. But let's leave that for now. Trailblazers, uncover this story for yourselves in the main storyline of version 3.1.
I'm very
and learn about
excited.
Treebe's
Very,
past.
very excited.
Now, let's take a look at the Treebe of today.
And we're gonna learn about Trippy's past. Oh no, the Shanling! What happened to her face? They're so cute. So wait, only Treebe's out? The sparkle drama.
Quick question. The one who popped out of the box holding a letter, was it Trian or Trinan?
Ooh, I know this one. Trinan. It was Trinan.
Correct answer.
I
No
wasn't paying
rewards,
attention.
though.
Because they look so alike, my teachers often have people unfamiliar with them play the Guess Who I Am game in daily life.
The one who suggested this game. Could it be Trian?
It feels like Twitter games.
Right
I
again.
like.
Of course. The three of them have very different personalities, making them easy to tell apart.
I shouldn't.
Trinan is silent and sharp with both eyes covered. Trian is mischievous little rascal with raised eyebrows. And Tribi is the most outgoing and lively.
Typically, Tribi is the main spokesperson, responsible for communicating with the Chrysos heirs. Trinan focuses on maintaining and interpreting prophecies, while Trian is primarily in charge of opening and maintaining the Century Gate.
So here's a question from me. Why are there 3 of you identical little girls?
That relates to the duties of the Chrysos heirs. We were the world's first demigod, receiving the prophecy of deliverance from Kephali. To spread the prophecy across Amphoreus, we split into many versions of ourselves and used Yanis's Century Gate to travel quickly to various places.
Through our teacher's tireless efforts,
Very
the
good voice
Chrysos heirs
acting.
gradually united as allies. Because of this, our teacher holds great prestige among the Chrysos heirs.
But speaking of opening gates, Trinan previously revealed that Trian is nearing her limit and might only be able to open the Sentry Gate twice more.
Don't scare me. So
And then what?
there's a limit to how many times the gate can be opened?
Using divine power to open the gate comes at a steep price. Every time the Sentry Gate is used, it takes something out of them. Over time, this deterioration reaches a limit.
Reaching that limit won't lead to anything bad happening, will it?
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
What?
Among which even life itself holds little value. The weight of those words grows heavier, or perhaps clearer,
That's what it means,
over
Sonomuri.
time.
Oh dear, why is the atmosphere so heavy? Let's not dwell on it.
Oh,
We are
no.
prepared for whatever may come, and we want all our friends to stay
There's
cheerful.
no way they're gonna do that.
Albie, let's introduce our abilities now.
All right, no problem.
Show me.
Tribi is a quantum character following the path of harmony. In battle, she wields a rocket as her primary weapon.
Rocket.
For instance, she can use the rocket to launch enemies and create a special dimension filled with stars and moons. While the dimension is active, enemies take increased damage.
No matter how many times I see it, this combat style doesn't get any less adorable.
Don't underestimate our rocket. It's a genius invention with precision targeting. We've refined
this-
it countless times.
What does she
Also
do, though?
deal damage to the enemy with the highest remaining HP, depending on the number of enemies hit. The more enemies there are, the greater the damage we deal.
Hairdo support.
Additionally, when a teammate uses their ultimate, we launch a follow-up attack against the enemy.
Even in ever-changing combat scenarios, Tribi can work closely with various teammates to provide buffs. She
Yeah.
can frequently trigger follow-up attacks, helping the team swiftly take down opponents.
A follow-up
Exactly.
support?
As a character following the path of harmony, Tribi not
A
only
support with
creates a
follow-up
more
attacks.
advantageous environment for her teammates, but is also a capable fighter herself.
She fits right in.
With Tribi on the team, you might just unlock new levels of combat
Of
potential.
course.
Indeed.
Tribi.
Beyond aiding and guiding the
Lingsha.
Chrysos heirs on the flame chase journey, our teacher is also an essential ally in battle.
All right. Now that we've got to know Tribi, let's move on to discuss another key character in version
I have to see what she
3.1,
does exactly.
Mydei.
Her buffs and
Without
everything.
further ado,
Because
let's
I
watch
wasn't
a
that
video.
impressed. The links are buff, literally, but look at this man. Why is he imaginary? Why isn't he fire? Ooh. Yeah. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh no, I have to pull.
Mydei, the crown prince of Kremnos, warrior of Akama, a lone lion, a man among men, a man.
And man.
Is it really that exciting?
Yes.
To be honest, Mydei is my idol. He's the ideal version of myself. I aspire to be like him. Strong, unyielding, a real tough guy.
Look at Albert's face.
A tough bird.
A tough guy. Do you mean like bathing in molten iron, Mr. Albert?
Huh?
Or perhaps drinking the blood of your enemies?
Maybe
Oops.
drinking some of Kremnos' signature pomegranate juice.
Really?
Doing push-ups, stuff like that. Oh.
Give me 500 push-ups. I'll count. Start!
Albert,
Let's
no.
focus on the show first. Doing so many push-ups
His animations are
is not
gorgeous.
appropriate,
Gorgeous.
And viewers wouldn't enjoy watching it either.
Brutal but
Don't be
gorgeous.
so sure.
They definitely wouldn't. Back to the topic.
I don't have a DPS
In the
imaginary,
previous
so,
story, against Nikedor's attack, Mydei single-handedly held back the rampaging Titan, buying precious time for his companions.
He
He's
did.
So cool,
He is.
handsome.
Totally! Even though he might seem unapproachable at first, once you get to know him, you'll see he's super reliable.
Through
He's
rigorous
everything good,
self-discipline,
Lewis.
day in and day out, he's always ready to step up at critical moments. If I had such a dependable and capable leader, I'd follow him to the ends of the earth. But
Albert
there's
is
a line in this character description that really caught my attention.
down bad.
The blood of patricide flows through Kremnos' royal line. Ooh, sounds like Mydei bears a heavy past.
Castrum Kremnos has a tradition of being crowned in blood. Since its founding, every new king of Castrum Kremnos has killed the reigning king to claim the throne,
Oh god.
without exception.
Yikes!
So
That's
brutal.
how it is in a city that worships strife. Bloody succession to the throne.
Because of this tradition, and a prophecy foretelling Mydei's eventual ascension, his father cast him into the Sea of Souls shortly after his birth, attempting to kill him before he could grow up.
Oh!
Cool! How could he bring himself to do that?
Wow.
But, in the end, Mydei returned to Castrum Kremnos with an immortal body. He led the discontented citizens of Kremnos away from their mad king, wandering the lands and waging war until he joined the flame chase journey.
What doesn't kill him only makes him stronger, huh? But why did Mydei refuse the core flame of strife and give it to Finan instead? With his combat prowess, if he accepted it, he'd surely become the most powerful demigod. An unstoppable
I
force
find
on
it
the
hard to
flame
skip.
chase.
Strife, slaughter, glory. These have been the traditions of Kremnoans and their destiny for 1,000 years.
Nice
But
connection,
is this destiny
Gunnar.
truly what the Kremnoans deserve? I refuse to let such a bloody tradition continue.
But Dee, the Kremnoan people in Akama have always expected you to ascend the throne, lead them back to their homeland, and restore their glory. Now that we've reclaimed Nikedor's core flame and located the whereabouts of Castrum Kremnos, how will you answer their expectations?
Give me more time to think.
As the last prince, he is burdened with the fate of an entire kingdom. He must consider their honor and sense of belonging while forging a truly beneficial path for them.
It's a heavy burden.
What a heavy task.
To carry.
As for Mydei's decision and the fate of the Kremnoans, stay tuned for the Trailblaze mission in version 3.1.
Very exciting.
No matter what, I can guarantee one thing. When Mydei is around, he'll have you back, especially in battle. Mydei is an imaginary character following the path of destruction.
What
In
did that
combat, he leverages his undying body to engage the enemy. His undying nature grants him an extremely high max HP.
In battle, I utilize my HP advantage against the enemy.
Oh, is it Blade
By
again?
consuming my HP,
Jingling and
I
Blade.
also unleash even greater power.
It's Blade.
Exactly! Mydei keeps track of his total HP loss during combat. Once the accumulated loss reaches a certain threshold, he enhances himself, fully demonstrating his prowess as the Kremnoan warrior. During this time, he unleashes a storm of attacks on his enemies, dealing massive damage and showing them the wrath of Kremnos' crowned prince.
Wow!
Very cool.
He's so imposing! Like a lion.
And they use
dominating
Lota,
the
of course.
battlefield.
In my enhanced state, I sacrifice defense for greatly increased HP and max HP. As my HP continues to drop, my abilities transform further, delivering even more destructive blows to my enemies.
A warrior rejected by death.
What?
Let's battle till the world's final breath.
After
A truly
using
death-defying combat style.
he
The
rests
spirit
himself,
of Kremnoan warriors is no joke.
which
All
makes
right.
sense.
Next, let's take a look at version 3.1's banners.
In version 3.1's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character, Treevee! The limited
Treevee.
5-star light cone, if time were a flower, will also have a boosted drop rate.
This might be the first time I
Version
skip a Harmony
3.1
unit.
second half warp event. Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character.
This is
Mydei.
a good.
The limited 5-star Lycone,
Lycone
Flame of
banner.
Blood, Blaze My Path. Will also have a
Very
boosted
good
drop
Lycone
rate.
banner.
Additionally, these characters and light cones will be rerun.
Of course. It's for my
All
Asia
right.
account.
Time
Oh!
for a short
Whoa!
break. The program will resume in just a few moments.
Whoa, whoa. Oh my, how many people want Whoa, whoa, especially now with Aglaia and everything. Why do I feel like Whoa, whoa is a bait though? I feel like they release Whoa, whoa now as a bait. They're gonna release better units, like for all of them. There's no way. Oh my god, thank you for the codes. I have to redeem them for 3 different accounts. Okay, let's talk about it, okay? First of all, Midimos, he's very, very beautiful. His fighting is just a Blade archetype with HP, but I feel like he's going to be Blade on steroids. There's no way he's going to be as weak as someone like Blade, and I'm sorry to say that about Blade fans, but Blade needs buffs. Now, regardless of that, obviously he was used with Locha, just like Blade. Blade was used with Locha, and he
Welcome
does
back.
too.
Now let's take a look at the new content coming in version 3.1.
I have to see more.
First, the Divergent Universe
I
will
didn't see the
introduce a
Lycone too
brand
much
new
of
research
Mydei.
topic related to Amphoreus.
Divergent
Oh.
universe? What's that?
There's a new Lycone.
Oh, right.
There's a new Lycone.
Mydei,
in
you
Herda.
might not know yet. Simply put, it's a study on mortals and fate. As mentioned earlier in the program
More
in version
standard pools,
3.1, the Trailblazer will head to the Grove of Epiphany, a renowned academic institution in Amphoreus. The scholars of the Grove wove vast amounts of knowledge into the memory of the sacred tree. However, due to the corrosion of the Black Tide, much of this network has decayed, leaving only fragments of text intact. Therefore, the Grove's librarians hope the Trailblazer can become the inheritor of this library's knowledge,
So this is going to
preserving
be
these memories
on
and
Amphoreus.
passing on the flame of Amphoreus' civilization.
On
Even in
Amphoreus.
this era of endless strife and the relentless black tide, as long as true history remains, the flame of civilization will endure.
That's right! The Grove not only collects myths and histories of Amphoreus, but also records the Trailblazer's journey.
Can I see
By
the Lycone?
integrating Titan technology,
Please.
they've created Divergent Universe Protean Hero.
Since it's Titan technology, it's bound to be distinct from the Divergent universe the audience is familiar with.
It looks like a
Whether or not your world has a
white
day-night
news,
cycle,
like a very
in
bright
Divergent
colored
universe
news.
Protean hero, you must have one.
Oh.
This time, the battles revolve around the day and night system. First,
Oh?
each battle alternates between day and night. These two states bring different boosts to combat, and additional effects occur during transitions between day and night. At the
Again,
start of
this
exploration,
team.
Trailblazers must choose the state that best suits their team's traits.
As exploration progresses, after entering a certain number of domains, Trailblazers can also select a day and night blessing, known as Golden Blood's Boons. These blessings
Okay.
take effect during the corresponding state. Trailblazers can choose different branches of blessings to further enhance combat effectiveness in specific states.
I mean,
The figures appearing on the day and
Maybe,
night
could be.
blessings look so familiar.
it could be.
Why is that?
Indeed. This is also Titan technology and another highlight of Divergent Universe
Asteroids.
Protean Hero. The new day and night system and its blessings are closely tied to the
yeah.
Titans and the Chrysos heirs.
I love
In
her.
version 3.1's Divergent Universe, 6 types of Titan Odes will be available for Trailblazers to experience. More will be introduced in future versions.
Each Titan Ode corresponds to a different buff system.
Okay,
Trailblazers
it's
just need to
Elysium
select the
Realm
most
buffs.
suitable Titan Ode for their team to
Isn't
tackle
it?
challenges
Elysium
with
Realm
ease.
buffs?
The Grove's Divergent Universe offers the most authentic Amphorean experience.
Clearing the Divergent Universe also rewards Branch of Rights.
Like the sickness.
This can be used in the Titan Ode section to unlock more buffs and upgrade them, as well as uncover the corresponding Titan's mythological tales.
Oh, more lore.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm gonna
choose
read
your
it.
Titan.
Because it's
We're
too much.
curious about how many Titan stories the Grove has interpreted. So let's go with the one we're most familiar with, Gate of Infinity.
If I could learn more about the past of Nestia and the other Titans, I'm sure it would
course.
give the Flame
She
Chase
wants to learn
journey a
about it.
clearer
Oh,
direction.
Cypher!
I'll choose Chrysalis of Gold.
Lance of Fury. Let me witness
I
the
can't
kind
wait
of
for
glory you
Cypher.
held in the past.
Ooh, excellent choices. Everyone has very clear goals.
After all that, which Titan will you choose, Owlbert?
The answer lies in the name of this divergent universe, Protean Hero. The mysteries of Titan technology hold endless possibilities. I
Jing Liu and Blade.
explore more. I'll uncover more fun, intriguing, and
Okay, they're getting
outward-appropriate
buffed.
ways to play.
These are the next to get buffed.
Besides the day and night system and Titan blessings, the Divergent Universe Protean Hero also brings more Protean challenges to the Trailblazers. This Divergent Universe's Conundrum mode will introduce astronomical
God.
division gameplay.
Oh
Although
god.
heroes have countless facets,
The difficulty.
no matter their nature, they all make choices to climb to higher peaks and experience more intense battles.
But for novices like me, who are unfamiliar with the Divergent Universe, what if they can't figure it out?
Don't worry. The Divergent Universe of version
Tutorial?
3.1 not only includes an astronomical division mode, but also adds a strategy system. Trailblazers can view and apply strategies and even like and
That's good
save
for
them.
people that
After
you know,
applying a
want the
strategy,
proper
the
path
system
to
will
just
give a
follow it
corresponding
just like
recommendation
that.
to the Trailblazer based on their currently owned equations, weighted curios, and team lineup. Additionally, in the selection interface for
She
equations
does.
and weighted curios, the system will suggest the optimal options.
This
Oh.
way, you can easily follow the guide and enjoy a smoother
That's very
experience
nice.
in the Divergent Universe. Through the strategy system, you
Very
can also
robotic,
jump to
like-
an external web page for more information
click
or
there and
even
there.
upload your own strategies.
There's a symbol
Not
there, so
only
I'll click
that,
there.
In Divergent Universe Protean Hero, enemy drops will also transform into special materials.
Enemy drops. Are you
Huh?
referring to the materials used for character ascension and traces leveling?
Oh,
Correct.
We can use
When
for
you're short on
whatever.
materials for character ascension or traces
like
leveling, the enemy drops can be automatically exchanged for these special materials.
It's like the filler.
Moreover, this update adds a new exchangeable 5-star remembrance
Remembrance, of
Lycone and
course.
Herta's store. Rewards like avatars and phone wallpapers
It
from
does
Divergent
show.
Universe, the human comedy, will also become available in Herta's store.
It didn't show.
In addition to the thrilling challenges of the Divergent Universe, version 3.1 also brings lighthearted and adorable events for Trailblazers.
First up, let me introduce the Awoo firm.
Awoo? Awoo!
Uh-huh.
Wait, wrong species. The Awoo
Are we going to
here
get a pet?
refers to the chimeras of Amphoreus.
Oh!
We might get a
That's
pet.
what chimeras sound like.
That's right. Chimeras are artificially nurtured, adorable little creatures. The
I think
residents
actually-
of Amphoreus train these chimeras to help with simple tasks. And the Awoo firm
I think there's already
is
a
the
pet.
organization they work for.
Chimeras have to go to work too?
But I don't know if it's this
Surprise,
one.
Mr. Albert. The war with Nigador caused significant damage to Akima. There's a lot of urgent work to be done, and chimeras are indispensable in the reconstruction efforts. However, among the chimeras, there's a particular squad that hasn't been performing up to expectations lately.
So,
They look so
Trailblazers can
empty.
take on the role
Zero
of
thoughts in
manager,
there.
personally helping the Chimera Squad turn things around and become the strongest team of all.
The work
I
objectives
will
are
help.
clear.
I will.
How do we achieve them?
When it comes to work, Each chimera has different strengths and, of course, shortcomings. Trailblazers can assign suitable chimeras to tasks, adjust the team composition based on their traits, and create the strongest squad possible. After that, the chimeras will automatically carry out their work.
What? They're
As
fighting a
manager,
child?
Trailblazers just need to supervise.
The leaderboard will show team rankings. Keep aiming for a higher
This looks a
performance
bit
ranking to
weird.
help the chimeras outperform other squads and become the ultimate workplace champion.
But sure, I
Doesn't
guess.
sound too hard. Even someone like Finan could handle this with ease. Right?
What do
Don't
you
be so
mean?
mean to Snowy. And don't underestimate the chimeras, Dee.
Someone like Finan.
Each one has a unique name, appearance, and personality.
As a manager, you need to understand your employees to assign tasks effectively. Plus, there are some tricky characters to watch out for. For example, there's Shock Force, who is overly
Is it me? It could be me.
eager.
Okay,
and
never mind.
Old Honest, who silently endures everything. Okay, go on. What are these names?
Oh, it's a GPU.
All right. Let's move on to the next version of it.
Recently, in
Let's see
Akima,
appraisals.
there's been a surge of counterfeit antiques made with cutting-edge technology, conning many
What is
residents.
that?
In the
Meat.
event
Ugh.
Holy City appraisals, Trailblazers will
No.
assist Theodoros, the
It's
antique shop owner, in appraising these treasures and cleaning up the antiques market.
Holy City of Praise.
Appraisals? Finan's weird hobbies are rubbing off on others. Ugh.
I mean, it looks like easy
Besides,
gems.
how can the Trailblazers, as outsiders, appraise Amphoreus' antiques?
Don't worry, it's simple.
Oh, it's this event.
Trailblazers only
Okay.
need to submit different materials
Perfect.
to Theodoros daily.
Everyone
and the
wants
rest
this
will be
event.
handled by him.
Everyone.
Albert, promise there will be no shortage of fun appraisal stories and plenty of rewards for Trailblazers.
Theodoros, actually.
Okay, now let's take a short break, and the show will resume
The
when
antique
we
shop
are
owner,
back.
Theodoros. Okay, the first event seemed a bit, it seemed like a lot of work for no reason, but I do want to see it because it feels like something new. The way it was. It felt different from the rest. We'll see. Maybe it's a copy. Thank you so much for posting the code, Sonimue. Thank you so much. The second one I love so much is you just log in and get 70 extra gems. Now the thing is, I'm very excited for the story. We're going to learn the past of Tribi, and we are going to see a lot of drama with the new enemy that showed up. This new enemy is very suspicious, but I want to see what the reasoning is, just to spread the black tide. What's happening with that? And Midimo's story is tragic. Very, very sad, and not only I like his appearance, but
Welcome
now I
back,
like his story
viewers.
too.
Up next, we have a few more version updates to share with everyone.
I heard from the Trailblazer about an old friend called the Gift of Odyssey.
Yeah, that's right. In version 3.1,
I love it.
Trailblazers can once again
Every
earn
time.
a 10 warp
Every
reward
time.
through the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
Thank you.
Additionally, version 3.1 introduces some new materials for
What?
everyone. Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Gelid Moon, and Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Slogjaya will be available soon.
For new
Successfully
imaginary
challenging
quantum.
these will provide Treebees and Mydei's ascension materials respectively.
Oh, you can't
Amphoreus
pre-farm.
also brings new golden calyxes. Now you can farm credits and experience materials there too.
I see.
Version 3.1 also introduces 2 new sets of planar ornaments.
Planar.
Bone Collection Serene Domain.
Oh, the
Giant Tree of Wrapped
Castoriki and
Quickly
Anaxagoras.
obtain them through the planar ornament extraction
I
function
think.
in the Divergent universe.
I think
In
Castoriki and
version
Anaxagoras.
3.1,
For the next
Planar
patch,
Fissure and
they
Realm
put
of
it earlier
Strange
so you can
Events will
pre-farm for
also
them.
return. Completing them will earn you double rewards.
Exactly. And
Okay,
that's
always
not all.
good, the double
Version
rewards.
3.1 brings
I don't
several
have
system
space. Can you
optimizations to
increase-
Trailblazers. First, the material synthesis system will be optimized. The process of synthesizing trace materials will become much more convenient.
How?
Does that mean we can synthesize purple materials directly from green ones?
Directly.
Yeah,
Perfect.
This eliminates some of the
This is in,
cumbersome extra steps.
Moreover, the
What
build
game
guide
is it
will
in?
also receive an update. In version 3.1, when you set a character as the build target, the Interastral Peace Handbook will display all the materials needed for building that character, along with shortcuts to relevant stages to farm those materials.
Very good.
After each
Very
preview
convenient.
ends, Trailblazers can even set newly revealed characters as their build target and start farming the necessary materials in advance.
That's so cool.
Great! It makes preparation so much easier.
Oh, that's so cool. You don't have to waste time looking and
Special
searching.
announcement from the project team. Let's take a look.
Wait, what?
大家好，我是崩坏系列 IP 烧鸡。
Narrative.
3.0版本上
They're
线后，
going to talk
我收到
about
了来自开拓者
the
的
story.
反馈和建议。从结果来看，3.0的一些内容，它最终呈现出来的效果是不够理想的。以开拓任务为例，有时为了打开一扇门要反复推球，或是在直面泰坦前还要四处跑来跑去。
Literally, yeah.
这
It
种
was
疲
a
惫的
bit
感
dragged
受
too
实在不
long.
符合星穹铁道一贯的基调。所以这段时间，我们一直在对主线体验进行审视和优化，
Please.
包括已上线的3.0和后续所有版本的内容。除了先前在开发者电台提到的阅读减负和解谜优化，我们同时也在对任务流程进行重新编排。以
That's
3.0
very
版本为例，开拓者在前往过去的旋风城时，不再需要折返跑图，而是从初始位置开始，通过一条便捷的道路就能直入主题。
Oh,
而
that's
原
so
本这个玩
good.
法会被安排到主线外，成为开拓者自由探索的选项。
That's very good.
当然，还有对白、演出、探索。开拓任务的体验是综合结果。我们会在未来的每一个版本，在方方面面做更细致的打磨，力求给大家带来更好的内容。
Sue.
开拓者好，我是游戏设计 Punk。除了像刚才烧鸡老师说的，我们也正在调整3.1及其后续版本的游戏内容。以3.1版本为例，我们降低了地图中的敌人数量，并剥离了部分主线流程中的谜题，希望保证
Wow, they removed them from the main story.
且不至于有很强的打断感。在原本的设计中，地图中有几处扎格列斯之手玩法，开拓者需要多次切换操作视角，但其实只是为了打开一条通路。在复盘过程中，我们意识到这样的设计不仅繁琐，也没有很强的趣味性。于是我们将这些并不有趣的流程从主线中删去，但是仍会保留地图中围绕这些扎格列斯之手的谜题设计，
They can keep the
供抱
puzzles
有
for
探索
like
欲的开拓者
side
自行
things, you
发
know?
现。希望我们的调整能让开拓者更好地探索文化
Or just put one puzzle from each
同
puzzle.
时也欢迎开拓者
Just once in the story, and that's it. Don't put 20 billion
Project
puzzles.
Team.
It takes you out of the story, you know? It makes
That
you
brings
go
us to the
elsewhere.
end of today's
It
special
prolongs
program.
it.
Any final thoughts from our guests?
Oh, no more stuff.
I hope everyone enjoys diving deeper into Amphoreus' story.
They
We
didn't
can't
put
wait
many
to create
things
more memories with all
outside of
you.
the story. It doesn't
May
seem
your
to be.
blade never break, but forever press forward.
There are still countless details in Amphoreus waiting to be discovered.
I'm very positive about it. I'm very
hope
happy.
You'll forge deeper
Very,
bonds
very
with this
happy.
world and its people.
And of course, there are plenty of chimeras waiting for us to lead them. Well, thank you to all our viewers for tuning in. And now, the version 3.1 special program has come to an end. That's a wrap.
Whew.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
I loved it. I'm very happy with what we just saw. I feel like one of the things about the story that was making people get tired of it is like the length and the unnecessary kind of like back and forth with puzzles and like things that were unnecessary. I really appreciate the love they gave about the lore to the lore. Like there's a lot of lore and there's a lot of depth, and they want you to get the full experience of what's happening in this new planet that has been struggling so hard against the Black Tide, and with such a tragic story, and all these people that are modern, but you know, like they're heroes and they're fighting so hard for it. And I really enjoy the whole concept, and the fact that it has Greek inspiration is like the cherry on top. It's like perfection for me. But I do feel like there were times in the story that not too many, but there were like parts that I did feel like it was being dragged more than it should, without, of course, it did not make me feel like I didn't like it. I actually really like the story. I love the characters we have met so far. I want to get to know more about them, and these patches seem like they were going to be for us opportunities to get to know for these characters' stories. For example, you saw in the trailer, Kastoriki was falling, and the Trailblazer held her close to his body, and he was fine. So I'm guessing we're going to get like more closer with all of these flame chasers. Like if you have seen Honkai Impact 3rd, Mei, spoilers, Mei, our Raiden Shogun, our Acheron, got very attached to the flame chasers and very close to them. She started by getting to meet everyone slowly, and she got attached to them. And I feel the same is going to happen with the Trailblazer. They are going to, because I have Callus, they are going to get very close to each of those heroes. And they already hint that Tribi might not make it. That Tribi has limited time if they keep using their power, so you know how it is. I am very positive about the story. The fact that they spoke about it means the world to me, and I think people should really give the game a chance. People should give this game a chance because people listen, and clearly they love this game and they want to make it work. So, as I always say, let's keep on trailblazing together. Let's keep on playing. Amphoreus, it was just 3.0 was just the beginning. They're going to find their way in this story, in this planet, with the writing, with everything they do. Less black screens with just text. We're going to get more action. I really believe in them, and I know they will do it because they care for their game and they love it. Like, this is just, it wouldn't have the name Honkai on the title, the word Honkai, if it wasn't like a direct reference to the game that they pour their hearts in it. If you played Honkai Impact 3rd, because I still haven't finished it, but I finished recently chapter 31, and I saw the love that this game has. The writers have put their hearts in it. So I'm expecting very, very similar outcomes in this game. And, you know, it's almost 2 years. There's still a lot of work they can put in it, and a lot of love, and I feel like they will find their way. That's why it's important to write in the surveys and tell them what you feel about the game that could change and make it better. And I think it will be heard. As you can see, it will be heard. And for the character buffs and everything. Like, next patch is the anniversary, the 2nd anniversary. So, you know, we'll see what they're gonna do. I have high hopes. I loved last anniversary with the mini game, the board game that you were going around. It was very fun. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, hydrate, and please, 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 I said it before and I'll say it again, keep on trailblazing, give this game a chance, and let's see what else it has in store for us. So, bye everyone. See you next time.